Ladies and gentlemen, are you with me? Because it's go time. It's go time. It's gonna roll like an on and leave smoking, man. You gotta see what it sees here on the other side. Time. Count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Now this is the 2022 World Buffalo Wing Eating Championship from the Buffalo Wing Fest in Buffalo, New York.
And we are underway. Right now, George Tigger eating very quickly. Nick Wary stripping the bones right down to the bone, nothing left there. What we will do, we will weigh the wings after they're done. They are weighed before and they are weighed after. We deduct the difference, and then we run it through an algorithm, and we find out how many chicken wings they have eaten. That way, we don't have to worry about seeing how much was eaten off each wing. It's the most fair way to do it. Joey Chestnut now, looking just what he just did.
Now this is a 12-minute all-you-can-eat contest, so you have 12 minutes to eat as much meat off of these wings. They'll start you off with a 10-pound tray, and then you'll get more as you go on. Now you don't have to necessarily finish all the meat off of each wing because they'll weigh the tray after. So let's say you start off with 10 pounds of wings and you eat like 4 pounds, you'll be left with the 6 pounds, and they'll convert that number into the amount of wings that you ate. So it's not necessarily who eats the most wings, it's who eats the most meat off of the bones that they ate. It sounds really weird, but it's really much easier than I'm making it sound. Whoever eats the most meat off the bones, whoever eats the most weight of wings wins the contest. I know it sounds really weird, but it's the way the contest works, which it makes it a lot more fair compared to, let's say, like somebody's eating half the meat off of each bone. But yeah, overall, these were some pretty good wings. There was just a mild buffalo sauce on them, nothing too crazy. The cool thing about this contest is it was held at the Bills Stadium, and so that was really cool. I had never been on the field. I had never even been to a Buffalo Bills game, let alone going to the festival. And yeah, this was my second year my third year at the festival, but this was my first time doing both contests that weekend. They usually have the buffet bowl on the Saturday, and then they have the contest, the wing eating contest on a Sunday. So that was really exciting. It was a pretty good crowd for this contest, and yeah, you can hear them shouting about USA in the background. They were definitely a heavy Joey crowd. They definitely wanted Joey to win this contest, which was cool. I mean, he brings the crowd, but there's people like Geoff Esper over there. There's Miki Sudo. Next to me is George Chigger, then Nick Wary. There was a whole bunch of people at this contest, so that was really cool. But yeah, they'll pay down to the 6th place. So I'll be honest, I was hoping to get 6th place just because the crowd was really good, but also the amount of competition that we had was kind of crazy. So I was hoping to get that 6th place. And yeah, in previous years I had done around 130 wings, so I was hoping to improve on that. These wings were definitely meaty, so sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. I'm no expert when it comes to wings. I was just going in there. It was close enough to Canada. Buffalo is not too crazy far away from me, so I was excited to compete again. I had my daughter and my girlfriend there to support me, which was really cool. It was definitely a nice weekend just to spend with them. And yeah, it was nice to be back at the table again and competing in another Major League eating contest.
Here may have met his match in these wings. Give him a case of Old Milwaukee. He's gonna here thought he was a natural for CrossFit, but it turns out he had misunderstood the term burpee. So he turned to beer, is what he did.
Now going into this contest, my strategy was to kind of take off like the easy meat off of each wing, just because you don't have to clear off each wing. It's based off of the weight again. So I thought if I would just go through the wings as fast as I can and try to take off like the easy meat and not really worry about getting all the meat off of each bone, my number would go up higher. Overall, that kind of worked for me. I mean, I just was going through as fast as I could and trying to keep my rhythm up and going. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get any water in my tray, because I mean, if you put water in your tray, it's gonna just pretty much deduct from your total, because that water is gonna count as weight. So I really wanted to make sure that I never got any water. That's why you see, like, I was holding onto the cup with two hands, which usually I just do one, but I really didn't want to spill any water in there. I mean, also the fact that the buffalo sauce was really slippery. You'll see with a few wings, they'll be slipping out of my hands, and that's why you'll notice that I'll wipe off my hands on my shirt just so I can have a grip on these wings, because they were definitely slippery with like the fact that it was like a buffalo sauce, so they've got a good amount of butter in them. But overall, yeah, I was just trying to do the best I could. I am no wing expert by any means, but the way the contest is set up, I can do at least okay, just because I'm going to take the easy meat off. And overall, like, I was pretty happy with my performance. It was only my second time competing with wings, so I'd only done one other contest, and I was just hoping and praying that I would get that 6th place, because I mean 6th place would be really good, because the competition is really heavy for this contest. It usually is every single year. It's one of the biggest contests of the year, going up against people like Geoff, Joey, and Miki. You know, it's a really big contest when all three of them are there.
She needs another tray! She needs another tray! Thomas down here is about to finish his tray. He's eating a little bit less cleanly than the others, but Darian is going to need a tray. Darian Thomas on his, and Geoffrey Esper on his second.
Now we just finished our first tray in about 8 minutes, so I wasn't too upset with that. I mean, that's pretty good pace. I was hoping to get the first tray done in about 6 minutes, but I mean, 8 minutes is not bad by no means. I mean, honestly, I didn't really know what I was doing going up in this contest. Just was trying to do the best that I could. I mean, wings are definitely a technique food. I mean, the winning total is around like 6 pounds, so by no means is this a capacity contest. This is purely technique, which, I mean, is nice, you know. You don't feel as terrible as compared to like a hot dog eating contest when you're eating like so many pounds of hot dogs, which is nice every now and again to have a contest like this. But yeah, definitely, hopefully next year I can bring my total higher. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the contest goes next year, now that I have a little bit more experience under my belt. And yeah, I can take that experience and learn from the situation and see where I can improve, which, I mean, I just got to work on my technique. My technique is by no means good, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't too upset. I mean, I ended up coming in 6th place, which I was really happy about, beating out people like George Chigger and Ronnie Hartman. And I wasn't too far behind Gideon Oji. I think he only beat me by 6 wings, which is really good for me. And yeah, I was overall pretty happy with my performance. To come in 6th place with this field was really good.
All right, Joey Chestnut now slowing down a little, and he's going to the water a little bit too much. I'm worried about this. Geoffrey Esper is catching up to Joey right now, and Joey seemed just a little bit discombobulated there, went to the water. I think he took too much time.
Now we're approaching a minute left in this contest, and yeah, I came in 6th place with 130 wings. 5th place was Gideon Oji with 136. Then 4th place was Nick Leary with 167. And then Geoff Esper came in 3rd with 194. Joey Chestnut came in 2nd with 224. And Miki Sudo kept her title with 233 wings in 12 minutes. Now, I was pretty happy with that result, and hopefully I'm going to come back next year and improve on that result. Maybe beat out Nick or Gideon for that, maybe some 4th place. And I mean, I was pretty happy with this 6th place considering the competition. But hopefully next year I'll get that result up. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll let you guys watch this final minute in silence, and I will see you guys next Thursday.
Joey Chestnut back against the wall, trying to come back from yesterday's defeat in the Buffalo Buffet Bowl, last year's defeat against Miki Sudo. But if Miki has anything to say about it, she will put him down. And I'm going to check on the time. 23 seconds now. Coming down to the wire. Ladies and gentlemen, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your chicken wing. Put down your chicken. Oh my glory. Oh my glory. Joey, 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 Joey. Okay. Now, everybody put the detritus back in. What I'd like to do, Drew, we've got our weighing all set up.
We get a lot of wind here at this stadium, so we're going to have to weigh them down below, away from the wind. So if the eaters can walk down the stairs and around, we'll take care of it.
So, all right, very good. So this is what I'd like to do. Eaters, stay with your wings. They don't like to weigh them. As I said, Major League Eating developed a proprietary